Previously on Unbalanced Encounters.
Olive is a little fawn girl. She does have little hoofs that will click around as she skips from each patron.
And Tilly Tatter, why don't you tell us how you begin your day as you wake up?
She stretches, she throws on her clothes for the day, scrubs at her face and looks for her case and goes and grabs her case.
Francis, and who do we see? What type of soldier do we see in front of us keeping Rally safe?
A brave one. He is very tall, maybe 4 foot, 4'2". He's been learning about the powers, how to combat with a soldier who was in the village for some time.
Fern, and she's gonna kind of get down and do a little to the little squirrel.
One of the squirrels, Fern, she kind of starts slowly walking towards you, and then you see a branch kind of grow out of the bushes, swoop Fern up.
Oh, how are you doing that?
Doing what?
That.
And she's gonna kind of walk over to the tree and be like, "It's okay. They're little.
They will take.
We can teach."
Just like everyone else here, I would be happy to assist with helping with Rally's growth. Teaching. Oh, yes, young lady.
Yeah, is this optional?
For all the kids here, as Quan Axtrummer speaks up a bit, it's not something that will take all of your day. It's just something to help you figure out what you want to do after Rally.
What if we already know that?
What do you want to do after Rally? As your father turns and looks as Axtrummer asks you this question.
I'd like not to say at the moment.
Oh, Mr. Axtrummer, and he puts his hand around you. She wants to be a tinkerer. Now, though I can teach her most of that information and how to become the best tinkerer she can, I know she'll have plenty of things that you can educate her on as well. Is that right, honey?
Isn't it music?
Hello, strange girl.
Hello.
Oh, and then Leah, noticing that things are kind of getting at it. Going back to it, we'll probably use Isaac's home as the place as used as the classroom, since he won't be using it anytime soon. And we can have all of you young children round sunrise. Class will begin.
What?
You hear a whole bunch of groans from all the little kids, and Elmira's just like, oh. All right, last little bits of news we need to go over. Congratulations to Mr. Tatters as being one of the new additions to one of the elders of Rally. Mr. Tash stands up, even though he only his head only moves a little bit above the rest of the crowd who's sitting, and he's just like, "Oh, thank you, Leah." And lastly, a lot of things have been going missing. Now, before we thought it might have been bandits. We had been attacked earlier this year, but luckily we were able to defend them off. We haven't had any situations like that recently. Little bobs and cartwheels disappearing every once in a while is one thing, but if you have any information on what could be taking all these strange things, you let us elders know, and we'll handle it the way that we can. All right, that's the town meeting. Everybody have a wonderful night. And as the congregation starts to separate and everything, Olive, you're sitting there with Tilly and her family, just kicking your feet at this bench. Tilly,
Was anything left behind?
ooh, give me a, we'll do 5 grit.
3.
As you look and you see a little muffin is kind of set at a table, just left there. As you reach for it, somebody snatches it up. A bigger kid. He's probably one of those teens that you hear about. And he just straight into his mouth. One gulp.
I was hoping there was the glasses.
You watch as Quan puts those glasses straight into his front pocket.
Eyes locked.
You see him pick up his youngest, and they're like talking with a whole bunch of other adults in the room, just kind of talking with Leah and now Tilly's father. And it's just you and Tilly kind of like sitting on this bench as they're talking.
Oh, this is gonna suck. This is gonna be awful.
What is?
Oh, this like whole school thing.
It sounds fun.
No, it's gonna take up most of my day.
Maybe there'll be music classes.
Huh. I mean, I didn't start playing till somebody from outside of town came in and kind of taught me how. He gave me this flute and he taught me some things and then he left, and there hasn't really been anybody doing that since.
Maybe you can teach others.
Oh, I don't know if I'm ready for that. I'm still working on it.
Sounded really good to me. Maybe you could teach me.
Oh, okay. I could practice teach.
Yeah. And who knows, maybe that could be your job even.
Oh,
Do I have to go?
you're kind of a kid, right? Sounded like all kids had to go. Why do parents have to go? Why do we have to go?
She just kind of shrugs.
Let's go grab Francis and we still got a lot of stuff that we gotta figure out, but I don't know how I feel about this whole school thing. And that Mr. Kwan guy, I don't know, there's something fishy about this guy.
Seems nice.
Oh, really?
He's got cool glasses.
Okay.
Francis, you're sitting with your mom, who's talking with, just a couple of her friends, just usually 2 or 3 other women, the Golden Girls, we'll call them, just all clapping and hinting all together. And she's just like, oh, it's just terrible how somebody just going around stealing everybody's stuff. My son would never. Oh, and as they're doing that, you see Tilly and Olive kind of walk up.
Hello.
Hello. School, huh?
I think it sounds cool.
I'm highly uncertain of the credibility of this Mr. Axtrummer, but I do think he's well-intentioned. Lots of people go to school, Tilly. I've heard about it before.
Who?
In big cities.
No, you've not.
I did. I heard all about it before. In all the big cities, people go to school.
Have you heard of school before, Olive?
Nope.
See? Olive's never heard of school.
But have you heard of anything before?
Yes.
Have you heard of cities before?
Have I heard of cities before?
Give me a brains. 4.
4.
Okay, nice. You think back to your time at the bathhouse, and you remember a fox. And as this fox was teaching you how to play poker, and you're handing him his martini, and he's like, oh yeah, there's a bunch of big cities I worked at. So many people. Think of people all over this place. Add 5 more people. There's people everywhere. Bunch of pockets for stuff to take and steal from. That's probably why I stole a few too many things, and that's probably why I'm down here. But cities are fun.
Full house.
Again? Damn it.
It's the way it is.
And then you come back from your memory.
Yeah, I've heard of cities. Lots of people. Lots of people.
Okay, well, school is real. That's a thing. Maybe you've heard of cities. It is a thing that people do when they want to become professionals at things.
Whoa. Like, if you go to school, then whatever you learn, that's what you have to do for the rest of your life.
That's what they say.
How long does it take?
I have no idea.
My God, it's gonna be forever.
That sounds like a lot of pressure.
As you guys are having this conversation, and now the sun is all the way gone, Francis, your mother comes up. All right, Francis, we gotta head in. Time for bed. Tell all your little friends good night. Oh, hello there.
Hello,
Oh, who is this, Francis? You got a new friend?
I'm Olive.
Oh, nice to meet you, Olive. Oh, I like your bandana. That's so nice on your head.
Thank you.
You're starting a new style. I like it.
Like pats it.
Tilly, congratulations to your father. We can finally get some things, hopefully more things fixed up. I actually have a few things that I need you to come by the house and fix for me when you get a chance. I'd appreciate that. I know you got school, but probably after school you can come by and do that for me. I'd appreciate it so much, dear.
Yes, Mrs. Francis's mom. I'm happy to help.
All right, sweetheart, let's go.
Nice to meet you, Mrs. Francis's mom.
All right, 1 second, Mom. I'm just going to say goodbye.
All right. Don't be too long.
I won't. As soon as my mom is out of eyesight. Okay, what are we doing with Olive?
I don't know.
I can just go back to my tree.
Are you sure? Because the woods are full of huffalumps.
I mean, I haven't seen a Humpalump, and I've been there for a bit, so...
There is something, if it's not you, that is in the woods. That is taking stuff from the town. So just be careful.
Okay.
Should we all meet up in the morning at a time?
When does school start?
Dawn.
Well, if school starts at sunrise, let's all meet up where we found you in the woods with the blanket before sunrise so we can check the traps before we have to go to school to make sure everything is safe.
Okay.
Okay, I'll leave the blanket there. She has a vendetta against the blanket.
I think I might be able to find you something to wear that's not the blanket.
Okay.
As you guys hear, Joy is still with you guys.
Joy!
Maurice comes by. Oh, there she is. Thank you, Tilly. I'll just take, and he picks Joy up. And her foot's like kind of kicking the air. And you guys head off into your respective homes. Tilly, your dad and mom are really excited about the new promotions of Rally, and you get a moment to think, oh, I guess this is my life now. Francis, something's up. Something's going on in this village. People aren't taking it as serious as they need to.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that Francis does what he can to stay up.
Francis, it is too late. The moon is all the way up in the sky. You've been up for too long. It's time for bed. And your mother is going to try to persuade you with a, we'll call it 7.
8. Mom, I love you and I respect you, but the city is in danger and I must protect it.
She looks at you. Oh, they grow up so fast. Oh my goodness, little soldier boy. Okay, sweetheart, listen, if you need any snacks to stay up, enjoy yourself, but make sure that everyone here is safe in town. Don't go off into the woods. That's my one rule. But if you want to stay up patrolling with the rest of the guards in Rally, feel free. All right, but you have school in the morning, so I don't want you staying up too late.
Thank you, Mom.
Oh, of course, sweetheart. Mwah! She kisses you on the forehead. All right, go off. And what do you think Francis will be looking for specifically?
I think that Francis is not going to go into the woods, but he is going to go to the edge of the village, closer to where they found Olive, and just sort of be like patrolling back and forth that area.
Awesome. We'll come back to that in a second. As Olive, you're trotting off out, and a couple people like turn their heads as they see a probably like 10-year-old kid kind of like just walking out of Rally into the Western Wheel, skipping out of Rally, and you hear, do you know? No, I just, sweet. Oh, she's gone. Okay. And as you skip out of the woods, and at this point, moonlight is the only light that's showing after a few lanterns go by and you are back in the Western Wheels, basically. As you're heading towards your tree. You see a little light, and then another, and another, as the trail back into your hovel is led with fireflies. You hear a voice in the back of your head. Are you well?
I am.
They did not hurt you?
Mm-mm. I think I'm going to school.
What is this school?
Well, there was a man who's going to teach us.
A man.
Yeah. Well, I don't think anyone else can hear you.
I do not want them to hear me. I only trust you.
What are they afraid of in the woods?
Men are beasts who take our friends and family. They do not give, they only take.
Then what could they be afraid of?
I do not know what they are afraid of, but there is something here that is not of the woods.
Is it dangerous to us?
No, we are protected. Sleep. As you get to your hovel and your bed is kind of built out of the tree itself, and you have a little couple leaves and brush set up, and you head to bed.
She pats the wall of the tree and says, "Have a good night."
You are answered with a groan as the opening of your tree kind of closes, and only a little bit of moonlight shines back into the tree.
Lost boy vibes.
Francis. Hup, two, hup, two, hup, two, hup, two.
Imagine that I do that for a little bit, but pretty quickly when I'm realizing I'm by myself, the facade of that sort of drops. I find like a bit of stone wall, and I'm just sort of sitting on it, kicking my feet, and like picking at little bits of gravel and sort of hucking them at trees, and kind of just listening.
You huck a bit of gravel at a tree. You huck another one. You huck one more. And it misses the tree. And then something drops out of the tree.
I grab my stick with my little spike, and I walk up cautiously.
So as you walk, and the lantern light behind you is less and less a protective field and more of a beacon as you enter the darkness, you step forward up to the tree. And in front of it, you find a small little... Interesting. It's a knife.
A knife?
But it's made of stone. The material for the handle, you can't see it. It's too dark. You can't see what kind of material this is as you hold it, but it's very smooth.
I look around. Do I see anyone?
You don't.
I'm looking up at the tree then, too.
The tree is blocking the moonlight, and that's the only light that, like, your eyes will be able to use. But you do see something up there. There's something, like, scurrying around up in the tree.
Slowly picking up the knife. Olive? Is that you?
It kind of crawls further into the tree, disappearing. And then there's another one over in another tree. And it's a small creature, about 2 feet tall. And it's like grabbing onto the branch. It doesn't look like it's built to climb around in trees like a squirrel would or a chipmunk. This is a person, but it's hooded. And as you look at it,
Olive?
it throws something at you.
I dive.
You dive down, you drop down, and as you dive down, you remember you have that knife in your hand, and you look at the knife. It's this shard of some sort of metal wrapped around a cloth, and then on the end of that cloth, you see a finger bone protruding out of it. And that's the handle that you've been holding on to.
Like a human finger bone?
Yes.
I drop it immediately.
As you do that, 3 of these creatures drop down. And they're all about 2 to 3 feet tall, and they're all hooded, and they're cloaked. But underneath the cloaks, you see no faces. You just see the darkness.
I try to like gather myself and to try to do like a cool spin with my stick with a blade on it. My name is Francis Oakpetal, and I am the guardian of this town. Leave or face my wrath.
Give me a grit roll. 12.
You got this.
Well, a 6.
Francis, you put your weapon out in front of you. You tell these intruders to halt, and as you do, behind one of the larger trees, a very large creature on 4 legs, more of a mound than a creature, kind of stomps out from behind the tree. And immediately, the only thing you can think of is, I gotta get out of here.
I look to the town. I am the protector of this town, and I am going to try to run in the direction towards Olive. And what I would like to try to do is, if these guys chase me, I would like to try to lead them through any of my traps that might be in the area.
Go ahead and give me a flight roll.
5.
You sprint by one of these cloaked individuals, and with a 2, they are not going to be able to grab you in time as you hear a little as you kind of like pull yourself away from them and you start running through your traps. You know where all your traps are.
Of course.
You have mapped them out perfectly, and you weave past them. Behind you, I'll roll a few more times. Nope. 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 I rolled a 2, 1, and 4. None of those are going to beat your 5, as you just hear behind you. But then behind that, you are hearing a large.
I start yelling, Olive! Olive!
You hear Francis screaming.
The Huffalump!
Humpalump! And she's gonna like scramble up.
Help!
The tree kind of opens just enough so that you can peek your head out, and you see Francis just running.
Wait!
Are you safe?
Can he come in? Friend.
Francis, you're running, and you see a tree literally opening in front of you.
Just kind of stop for a second.
She's gonna grab him by the back of the scruff and pull him in.
The tree slowly closes.
Hello.
We're inside a tree.
This is my home. And it's like the floor is like smooth. There's a little area with all the leaves for her bedding. Little like, by little I mean lots of knickknacks of like string tied with bells, little shiny objects just here and there. And she's like, this is my home.
And like LED lights, little mycelium kind of glows so that you guys have some light in this room around the inside of the tree.
Slowed down by this for a second, and all of the little contraptions and knickknacks and kind of like that element of like the I spy-ness of the space, I get a little distracted. There's like the noise of whatever the thing's chasing us, and I grab Olive by the arm. Are we safe in here?
Can the tree open for like just her eye to like see out?
You see the 3 smaller ones kind of like... You see this towering mound of a creature, 4 legs, and it's kind of like looking towards the smaller ones. The smaller ones are like picking little forks and butter knives out of themselves.
I think your traps worked. Do I recognize them?
You do. They sound familiar. You can't see them, but they're making the same little squeaks that you heard previously.
I think I know them. And she like kind of tilts her head.
As you tilt your head, the mound kind of like turns its whole body toward the tree that you guys are at.
She's just watching. She's gonna wait and see what it does.
It's looking around. It hasn't noticed, like, it's just a tree in front of near it, so it's just looking around the tree and whatnot.
What is that?
I don't know how to quite explain them. I don't think I've ever seen this big one, but they sound like the little mushroom guys that I saw at the bathhouse. And she's gonna kind of put her hand on the tree and be like, are they dangerous?
I do not know of them very well. They may be up to something.
What are you doing?
Huh? Oh, I'm talking to them. And she points
There's
at the
nobody
tree.
in here. It's just us. Are you okay?
You guys hear a large crunch outside. And a little bit of a...
She looks at the hole again.
The larger creature seemed to have stepped on something very hard. Now you only see two of the little guys. It waves a few arms around, and then you notice as it grows another arm and points in another direction, and then the little guys kind of scamper off, and then it steps away.
You were talking to them?
I think it's gone. No. I'm talking to the tree.
You can talk to trees too?
Uh-huh.
They have left. He must leave.
Okay. What?
What's it saying?
It said that they left, but you have to go. They don't trust humans. They say you take from them.
I don't take anything from them.
Leave. As the tree opens.
You should go. Just...
Francis, you watch as a branch shoots out from behind Olive and pushes you out the tree.
I'll see you at school tomorrow.
Okay. Be safe.
Door shuts.
Can you make sure he gets back safe at least? He's, small like me. Maybe the fireflies?
Francis, you see one firefly fart in front of you. Kind of just starts floating in a direction.
I'm gonna look at the tree for a second. Hey! Listen! And I'm gonna kick it. You're my neighbor. I protect this place. Make sure she stays safe in there. And if that big thing comes back, shoot it with vines or something. And then I'm gonna leave.
Thank you. Good night.
As you start following the firefly, you hear the whining of kind of like a branch being bent, and then just the whistling of the wind and a quick crack. The crack you didn't like as much because across your backside, a switch of a branch just smacks you.
Ah! I swing around and I try to wipe away a little tear, and I sort of scamper off after the firefly.
The firefly leads you back home. Francis, you are actually woken up by your mother and the smell of morning biscuits. Francis, sweetheart, you gotta get ready for school. Come on, up.
Okay, well, I'm just getting a couple things. I'm grabbing my improv weapons and stuff and shoving them into a bag.
Oh gosh. She comes into to your room. All right, sweetheart, I don't think you'll need any of why do you have a machete? No, give me that, sweetie. No, I don't think you'll be getting attacked at school, at least. I'll let you keep the spear. Maybe you could reach high spots for your teaching and whatnot with that, but not the machete. That stays at home. Wait, where are you getting all of this stuff? Anyways, here's your lunch. Here's your second breakfast. And then this one is for any of your friends who might need some food, all right? Now, don't go too crazy with anything, and if you need a snack or anything, we're right down the street. All right, my little warden. Up to, chop, come on, get your school.
Bye, Mom. And I very quickly give her a big squeeze. Let's go. Hup.
As you run out of the house, we pan over to Tilly. You've been up. You've had to be up because your dad woke you up before sunrise. It was still dark out when you were up. And he was giving you a few more tips on, how to repair how to repair a cartwheel, how to repair, the fences over by Maurice's pig pen, how to repair a whole bunch of things. Even putting shoes on KTA as well as CJ. Thankfully, Joy has also been with you on your excursions around the rally, fixing things and helping the city out.
Just unison yawn between Tilly and Joy.
And as you're yawning, you see Francis huptoing his way past with his spear.
Dad, I'm supposed to go to that school?
No, look at the time. Oh, yes. Okay. You have your tools. All right. You have. Look at you. You little tinkerer. Aren't you excited?
She's got her giant flute case.
You have the flute case and the toolbox, and you're just like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Well, look at you with your second toolbox. Oh, that's wonderful. Always be prepared.
Yeah.
That's what I always say.
Oh, yeah. Always. Thank you, Dad. Thanks for waking me up super early. Glad I got to do all those things.
Early to bed, early to rise.
Yeah.
Leaves you smart.
With no sleep.
Okay, and remember, after school, you have to go over to Miss Francis's mom.
Yeah, Miss Francis's mom. Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Have a good day at school.
Hey, come on, Joy. Let's go.
She just waddles behind you. Olive. The tree opens up. Sunlight. Literally, as the sun rises, it perfectly crests your eyeballs to wake you up. And you can start off your day however you want.
She'll pat the tree, good morning. She'll put her leaves in a nice pile, good morning. And then she'll come out to all the animals, good morning, everyone. And they all chirp and sing. And she's like, today is school.
All the animals at the same time just tilt their heads sideways as they do not understand school systems within nature, so they just continue on doing their nature-y things.
And she's gonna start skipping towards town without the bandana and everything.
Oh, God.
You start skipping over there, and immediately you feel a root catch your hoof.
Right. She's gonna go back, grab the bandana, tie it on with a little bow in the front, and she's like, oh, I gotta go get that blanket. And she'll start heading to where she left the blanket because she thought they were gonna meet her there.
So you get to the blanket spot. There's no one there.
Did we say we were going to meet there?
I think you did.
Oh, shit.
I'll just meet them there. And she's gonna
Oh, we did say that. I forgot.
Yeah.
Both of you give me either grit or brain to see if you remember, because like children, you definitely made plans and totally forgot them, possibly.
Olive has nothing but nature in her life, so she's like, I remember it all.
I got a 7.
I got an 8.
Okay. Fantastic. Both of you, as you're walking to school, both of you exhausted already before school even starts. It's like you can hear Olive's happy humming in your mind, and then you just both go,
We were
Olive!
supposed to meet her over there.
Well, we're going to be late for school.
Ah! That's...
Let's run.
While we're running, is there any chance we can run by Benny's shop?
Sure.
Cause I wanna run in, and if there's like a coat hanger or something at the front of the shop, I wanna grab a cloak. Or actually any shop. If there's a coat hanger with like cloaks.
Ooh, I got you. You see a checkered picnic tablecloth out on like a laundry line, and you just snatch that up.
It's like this giant cloth behind her.
A couple times as you're running in the wind, you start gliding up and like floating a bit. Olive, you see your friends
Hello.
scurrying down to you.
Waves grandiosely.
Francis with a whole bunch of boxes of something, as well as his equipment, and Tilly running with a cloth behind him.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Should I wear this still?
I got you this, and she'll try to hold it up. Maybe it could be like a cloak. Might be a little more comfortable.
She'll pick it up over you and just wrap it around her and tie it at her neck like a big long cape, and she's like closes it and she's like, does this work?
What do you think?
Joy like walks around you, circles you to examine it, then just sits down.
I think it's the best we can do.
I got an idea. And she's gonna tear on the sides. Hopefully it didn't need to be returned so that she can poke both her arms out now.
Yours now.
Arms are important to be able to use.
Yeah.
She's like flapping her arms. Okay. Does the bandana still work?
I think so.
To school we go.
We need a code word if things go bad and somebody notices that you have horns and hooves.
I can do a whistle. That's how I usually can call some of the animals.
I'm pretty good at whistling. I'm basically an expert.
Oh, this is great ASMR for our listeners.
Okay, perfect. We'll whistle.
As you guys are getting ready to leave, Joy kind of pulls on your new made dress, Olive, and she puts her snout to your hooves, and then she walks over to Tilly and puts a snout to your boots. And then she walks over to Francis, puts a snout to his boots.
What is it, girl?
I think I need shoes.
Oh. Francis, you got an extra pair of shoes?
You have the ones that Joy chewed on.
Yeah, I do. Here, we can stop by Oz's place on the way.
As you walk over to Oz's place, you grab the shoes. You do notice that someone is upset about one of the citizens of Raleigh is complaining about recent rations being taken out of their house. And they're like having a big dispute with Leia, and it's kind of, as a child, it's kind of uncomfortable to see two adults like yelling at each other, so you quickly like walk away from the situation. No, I had them last night and now they're gone. Somebody came into my house last night and probably took them. You know, some of them kids be staying up too late, and I'm betting they're... Now, don't start that now. We're not going to start blaming other citizens of this town for things going missing, okay? We'll figure this out later. And that's what you hear is your...
I think it was that thing from last night.
What thing?
Oh, you didn't see it.
Were you up last night?
Of course.
He got to see my home.
What? You guys got to hang out? You got to go see her house?
We weren't trying to hang out. I was protecting the town, and it got
Sounds like
attacked
you're hanging out.
by giant monsters, and Olive's tree opened up, and we hid inside it because there was a giant monster.
You went on an adventure?
We'll whistle for you next time.
There were little mushroom guys. There was a really big one. A really big one.
Yeah, there was that.
And some of them did get caught in my traps.
That also happened. They went away, though, so...
What are they doing out there? Why are they so close to our
Because they're
homes?
taking stuff.
They're the ones taking the stuff, you think?
What else would it be? It's not Olive.
Olive, you hear the loudest, most gorgeous bell begin ringing.
Oh. She immediately starts going towards it.
Yeah, and you guys start heading, Tilly and Francis, you would know, that towards Isaac's house. And there you see Elmira ringing this huge bell, biggest bell you've ever seen, Olive.
I want that job.
Job.
She hops down from the bell. Well, you can't have it. It's my job. Mr. Axe Drummer said that I'm in charge since I was here so early.
Teacher's pet.
Since you're in charge, can I ring it once? Just once. Just once.
All right, one time.
Bing, 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 bing. Starts ringing it really loud.
She tries to grab the rope from you as you're just ringing it frantically.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. Into the class. Come on, chop, chop. We'll be late. Starting a little late today, but that's okay. Oh, yes. You have a question?
No, this is my spear.
Oh. May I? I will return it after the class. I just don't want any of the other students. You seem like you know what you're doing with it, but if something unfortunate were to happen, I would feel very sad that you were put in such a situation, young man. Francis, right?
Yes. A warrior should not relinquish their weapon.
We can't have weapons in class?
Well, let's talk about that for a second. Is a warrior always fighting?
No.
What if a warrior is learning?
Then they're training to fight.
Oh, okay. As you point the spear.
Olive is still mimicking the movements he's making.
Training to fight, yes, but sometimes a warrior must lay down his weapons in order to learn more about other things.
I slowly put down my weapon.
He takes it from you. I'll find a wonderful place to put this.
Tilly's gonna lean over to Francis. Say, he's disarming all of us in the class. Is that not kind of suspicious?
I have a knife in my pocket.
Okay.
You all enter the classroom, and it's literally Isaac's basic living room space area, and there's just multiple stools as well as a few tables set up. You see, Francis, you see a few kids around your age, but Elmira's in here, Tilly, that you know, and there's a few like kindergarten level kids as well in here. Today, children, we're gonna answer this question. What do you want to be?
I throw my hand into the air.
Oh, we have an answer. Francis, as you notice, Francis, above the chalkboard, you see your spear is set on a nice little handle set up.
I'm going to be a warden.
Oh, a warden. You know, my mother was a warden.
You must be very proud.
In a way, yes. So was my brother and my other brother. I have a lot of wardens in my family, so I think it's a wonderful job. Very good at protecting people, Francis.
I'm training.
We'll get back to that. Whoa, a lot of hands up, Hello?
Hi,
Hi. He kind of looks around.
I'm Olive.
The immediate panic as me as a former teacher, seeing a child that is not on my roster, I start freaking out.
Who do you belong to?
Oh, hello, Olive. He puts his hands on his knees. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, guess he just writes something on his a sheet of paper like, okay, new kid, wasn't told about this. I'll ask Leah about this later. What do you want to do? Who do you want to be?
I want to live in the forest.
Okay.
I take care of the trees.
Take care of the trees. You know, that's a very important job, Olive. Thank you. I wish a lot more people thought about that more often.
The trees do too.
He kind of blinks for a second. Okay.
A regular child conversation.
Yeah.
And as the class continues, you guys hear a few more kids. I want to be a soldier. I want to be a farmer like my dad, or, you know, I want to be a hippoglyph. Quan kind of puts his hand through his hair. Oh, okay, we got a lot of work to do. Okay. As we start our learning everything together-ish going on, I want you all to know you can be all those things. This world we live in, it's all up to you on the journeys that you wish to take. But I'm just here to help guide you and assist you on those journeys. Yes, tell me.
Is it true that it's the friends we made along the way, not the journey is the friends that we made along the way?
Not when it comes to jobs. Usually you need some money as well to keep you going. But usually friends can help you out with that as well. It's a good point. All right. how many of you can read? And he'll start the class, and you guys start your first day of class. You guys get to a point in which you're doing your day of learning, and you notice Quan kind of fumbles around a lot, and there's a lot of not understanding what he's saying sometimes, and you're wondering, wow, is this what all teachers are like? But then after that, you guys start hearing a bell chime again outside. Okay, that was our first day of school. All right,
That was fun.
We're done.
I'll see you tomorrow. This has been great. Olive, really got to work on writing our name a little bit more. You kind of got distracted a few times. We got to the O and the L, and then there's a lot of trees after that.
Holds up the drawing of the tree.
All right, and you guys are done with your first day of school. Tilly, where do you head? Do you head to Francis's mom's to help with repairs, or?
I'm going to tell Olive and Francis that I'm going to go help Mrs. Francis's mom very quickly. If you guys want to come with me, you're welcome to. Hopefully it won't take too long, but then we can go back into the forest.
Okay.
Yeah. Francis, you guys always have really good snacks too.
Yeah, my mom's pretty cool.
Oh, there's my little educated man. How was everybody's first day of school?
Boring.
She holds up the picture of the tree she made.
Oh, look. That's a lot of trees.
It didn't feel entirely necessary, but I like Mr. Quan.
Oh, okay, that's wonderful. Yes, new people in town can make you nervous, but I'm glad that he's treating you kids well and you're having some fun there.
There's no music class.
Oh, well, maybe that's something we need to talk to Mr. Quan about. Maybe we can get a few tunes going in there. Oh, speaking of music, I can sing for you guys. Ha! And she goes into this singing as she lets you all in, gets you snacks. She kind of points out the areas that need repairs in their house. This is like door hinges, and a few chairs are a bit wobbly and things like that. Simple things that your father's taught you through the years, if not this morning.
Yeah. Crack ass at dawn.
Olive. You want some more jam?
Yes.
All right, come on and help me make some bread in here. And she takes you all to assist with her cooking as poor Tilly has to continue working.
The 12-year-old contracted worker.
Francis, what are you doing at home?
I am going to go into my mom's room.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to wait to make sure I can tell that no one can hear me.
You just hear your mom continue singing.
Olive is clapping to it.
I'm going to grab the key that she hides under that little sculpture that I made.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to walk over to the closet. I'm going to look at a little chest on the ground. I'm going to open it. And then I'm going to take out what looks to be like a stack of letters that look old. They are addressed to my mom. And it is a letter that my dad had written to my mom. I'm just going to sit and just sort of read them for a little bit after that.
Absolutely. Tilly, you're outside. Do you see the door of the shed that Francis' mom is talking about? The door is like on one hinge and it's kind of like hanging there. It's like she forgot that you're so small and now you have to try and adjust this door correctly and get it fixed.
Is it the top hinge that's still there or the bottom?
The top hinge. So luckily, if it was the bottom one, you'd be struggling a lot more, but it's the top one.
She's gonna look for some things to prop against the door to get it to sit in the correct angle so that she can work on the bottom end.
Is what you hear behind you as you're getting ready to fix this door. As Joy shows up.
Joy! Can you help me look for I need a box or something, like a box, and she'll like draw her fingers in the air to like draw a square.
She walks over to the door, which is kind of that shape.
Not that. Here.
You do see a crate to the side.
Oh, good job, Joy. And she'll take the crate and kind of open the door of the shed, and prop it.
You open the door to the shed, and it's covered in fungus.
Oh, does it smell bad?
Yeah, so it smells pretty bad in here.
Oh my god! Oh, what is that? Is there? It's all in the shed, like the whole inside of the shed?
It's like around the bottom areas of the shed, yes.
Oh, that is so gross. Joy, get away from that. Don't touch any of that.
She's already chewing on something.
What are you chewing on? What's in your mouth? Drop it.
Give me a charm roll. 7.
It's a 5.
Okay. You say drop it, and immediately Joy runs away.
No! I have a dog that does that. Joy!
She's just chewing on it. And then she chews for a little bit more, and she's like got her butt to you. And then you watch she leans to the side and falls on her side.
Uh-oh. I'll run over, get on my knees, and kind of shake her a little bit. And Joy?
She's completely asleep.
You're just gonna sleep on the job? Just no help at all. And she'll kind of she'll take her jacket off and like tuck her jacket around Joy. Okay, get the door propped open. I'll hold my breath because I don't want to breathe in this nasty stuff. And I'll work to fix the bottom hinge.
Easy enough. You fix it. It takes you a little while. You know, some of the fungus you have to like get out of the way. Yeah, you tinker away and you put some oil on the hinges. It's not going to make a weird squeaky sound. Boom, door is fixed for you. You come back inside at the perfect time as more biscuits and a couple cookies have been made by Olive and Francis's mom.
Before I leave the shed, like I want to scrape a little bit of the fungus.
You touch it and it's very brittle and it just falls off.
I'll take a little bit of it and bring it inside. Miss Francis's mom.
Oh, we got cookies. Oh, what is that in your hands, darling?
I fixed the door. I fixed the door. And this stuff is all over your shed.
Oh my goodness. Francis!
Coming! Hello! I'm here!
Francis, remember a few weeks ago when I asked you to clean out the shed?
Yes?
Did you clean out the shed, young man?
Yes.
Well, I don't know where that came from. Maybe there's some sort of infestation happening. I'll have to talk to Leah about that. That's strange.
I think Joy might have eaten some and she's sleeping right now.
No. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Okay, you kids enjoy these cookies. I have to go talk to an adult. I'll be right back. Francis, you're in charge, darling. And she, like, runs off.
Do I recognize the mushrooms?
Give me a... We'll do brains again. A lot of brain rolls.
Brains.
7.
Okay, nice. I was thinking 4, so definitely. You have seen these mushrooms before. Back during the bathhouse, there were a few of them where those myconids were selling their wares.
Ah.
You saw a few of these on the table as well.
She's gonna like kind of walk over and look at what Tilly is holding, and she's like, "Oh!" Looks at Francis. It's from the mushroom guys.
Are they growing here?
Whenever they set up shop, they would always leave these behind.
Are they dangerous?
It put Joy to sleep.
I'm gonna look at Olive. You can talk to the trees, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk to the mushrooms?
Mm-hmm.
Could we tell them to go away?
I can ask what they want. You know, now that I think about it, I was following. I wasn't following them. They think I was following them, but I wasn't following them. I was following a butterfly, and the butterfly led me here. So maybe they came with.
They are very tricksy. They like to steal things.
Why would they want our stuff?
I think they just take things in general. I don't think it's your stuff in
It's
particular.
nothing personal.
We have to stop them.
Yeah, my parents have been really, stressed out.
Well, let's find them and tell them they cannot take stuff from here. There were rules at the bathhouse, too. We just tell them that there's rules here.
I don't know if that will work. And I think your tree would agree with me. Remember, it didn't let you talk to them before.
Whoa.
That's true.
What? Your tree can talk?
Mm-hmm. The whole forest can talk. They're not very trusting.
I don't really blame them for not trusting us. I mean, we, chop down a lot of trees.
They talk a lot about their family.
That's so sad.
But I try to tell them it's not everyone, and you guys are little too.
We chop down trees because we have to for the Emperor's Czar.
It's like this whole job's town to, chop down trees.
But what about their families?
I don't think most of us know that trees have families.
They do.
I have an idea. Olive, do you think if we can get the town to stop cutting down trees as much, you could talk to the trees about maybe helping us get the mushroom guys?
I can try.
We can set a situation up where there's a really nice thing to steal.
Yeah.
And maybe the trees help us. We could trap them or stop them or show the town what's happening.
Like the school bell. Her eyes are lit up.
Because if the town knows the forest is helping us stop Mechanids, they're not going to chop it down.
Mechanids. It's
Mechanids.
Mechanids.
Mushroom.
We have to find the coolest thing to steal in town.
The shinier, the better.
What about that axe?
It's stuck in the ground.
As you guys continue planning and eating your jam and cookies, the day comes to an end. And what we're going to do real quick is we're going to do a little montage time skip. And I'm going to ask you guys in a week, what are your plans and what you would like to do in Raleigh or outside of Raleigh?
Ideally with Olive's help, setting up traps around town. And then the other thing that I want to do, and I don't think it has to be me doing it necessarily, is trying to figure out what we should use as bait.
Okay.
I'd like to go around and look at certain things that we think might be worth being bait and how difficult it would be to take it, disassemble it from whatever, because I'm assuming that we'll probably be grabbing something like a bell, like a giant bell.
Okay.
And Olive's going to be doing two things. One, keeping an eye out for the most shiniest thing. Whatever catches her attention the most that she's like, ooh, I really want that. She jots it in her brain. And the other thing is every night she's been trying to convince the trees that she's trying to get the people on her side to try and hopefully stop taking from them.
Okay. I'm going to need a charm roll from Olive. I'm going to need a brain roll from Francis, and from Tilly, a grit roll.
Can I use an adversary token to assist? I have loyal.
Right, because I rolled a 6.
Tilly, how do you assist Olive in her plea to the trees?
I think she goes with Olive a couple of, times out and plays her flute for the trees and for the forest. Kind of is playing as an apology, an apology ballad and also expresses her sorry for their losses and that we want to try to do better.
As this ambassador of Raleigh follows you, Olive, to
On behalf of
basically
Riley,
set a treaty of sorts with the trees.
a
Tilly.
treaty.
Okay. That was so good. I'm not gonna lie. Olive, you're talking with the trees at first, and they're kind of begrudging, and a few times they like pull their branches away as you're saying, pleading. They're nice. These are kind people. They understand what they're doing wrong. And at first they start to pull away, but then as Tilly has a gift in playing music in which she can put her emotions and her feelings into her music. And as she plays these beautiful tunes on this flute, you notice that the trees begin to grow, or at least stretch out a bit more the more that she plays, in a very rhythmic and kind of harmonic way. These small little geckos kind of sit and watch as well. For your brains roll.
10.
Fantastic. So you get a 10, and what you learn in the week as you guys are, scouting out and trying to figure out what is going on with these mushroom people and when are they showing up. One thing that you notice is throughout the day, you never see them. And you've stayed up a few times, and for the life of you, you can't stay up too late. A, you have school, and B, your body literally doesn't let you, and you fall asleep usually. But the next morning, you do see footprints. The three main spaces that you've seen a lot of those small circular footprints would be over by Benny's shop, the school bell, as well as the mess hall.
Okay.
And when it comes to your traps, you've always set good traps. No, nobody can defeat your traps. You've seen it. So those are set up in those spaces. A couple townsfolk have gotten caught in a few, and you've gotten a few, finger waggings. But for the most part, everything looks good. Also, what happens during this week is you have school throughout the week. And on, we'll call it Friday of all the days. Patrick, I'm sorry. I don't know if we use the same week system in our world, but we're doing it now.
It's Flurful 2. There's two
It's
Flurfles.
Flurful
Two
2.
days a week of the same name. One of them's the second.
Mr. Kwan says, okay, gang, we're going on a field trip.
To where?
We're going to go out into the Western Wilds. We have a chaperone with us. You guys see Leah is kind of sitting by the door. And we're going to kind of look at why the town is what it is and what we do. And in the old fashion of a field trip with a bunch of kids of different ages, there's just a bunch of you, one after the other, marching in a line out into the Western Wilds. And Mr. Kwan and Leah lead you to a space, Olive, that you've never seen of the Western Wilds, which is a whole bunch of stumps of dead trees. And Olive, your feelings at this space aren't very comfortable. And Tilly and Francis, you are seeing what it looks like to be a town that works in lumber, works in, cutting down trees. And you see and hear the silence of what your town does. Mr. Kwan looks around. How does this make everybody feel?
Sad.
There's not as many birds here.
Can't make homes with a bunch of stumps, huh? Elmira kind of perks up. Yeah, I don't think I like this place.
Olive's gonna, pull out, one of her little ribbons, go up to one of the stumps and, make, a little, as if it was, a grave almost, and just, leave a little thing. And she's, sitting, kneeling down at it, just I'm so sorry.
I have a question, though. Mr. Kwan speaks up. Tilly, do you like your bed? What about you, Francis? Do you like your house? we do need these things, then I, for one, am thankful for what this forest has done and helping us create all these things that we've built. But yeah, this doesn't feel good. However, we can assist and help in making it better. Pulls out a few seeds out of his pocket. Does anybody else want to help me with that?
I do.
Elmira raises her hand. Me too.
Yeah, I also... Me too.
Olive's kind of quiet, and then she kind of just looks at Mr. Kwan. She's like, but what about them? What about all the brothers and sisters and moms and dads of them?
We can't change the past. But you guys, the future, we can make things right for the future.
I think that's better.
All right. And Leah pulls out a bunch of shovels, and you guys have a whole bunch of like gardening tools, and basically the full day of school is you guys planting some new trees. A couple of the branches, Olive, you notice, start to extend in curiosity towards what the small folks of Raleigh are doing.
She would be planting closer to the forest edge. And as she's like planting, she's kind of like whispering to herself. She's like, they're trying to make it better. They're trying.
You guys finish out the week this Friday of healing the Western Wealds. And Tilly, we are going to come to you, heading back home. And as you head back home, you open the door and you see your mother. What does Tilly's mom look like?
Unlike Tilly, who has this sandy, long blonde hair, and Tilly also, it looks like she's been out she's light-skinned and been out in the sun for way too long. Sunburn across the nose and cheeks and covered in freckles. And her mom has this short cut, like pixie cut red hair, and she has this really, really sweet round face, slightly round body. She's just cuddly.
Tulip Tatters sits at your...
Tulip Tatters?
Tulip Tatters.
Oh my god.
I love her already.
So good.
She sits at the table. Well, there's my little worker bee.
Hey, Ma.
How's it going? Hey,
It's
wanna
good.
sit down with me?
Sure. Okay. I'm just tired.
Mm-hmm.
This is a long day, Mom.
Yeah, it's a long day. Well, Maurice has told me you were supposed to go by and fix his fence, but he didn't get to see you.
That's what I forgot to do.
Tilly, you would know that the time you were supposed to be helping Maurice out with his fence, you were helping Olive out talking to the forest with your music.
I was just helping my friend Olive. I'll go apologize to Maurice tomorrow. I promise.
Sit down with me, sweetheart, real quick. You place your toolbox
Thunk.
down. Yeah, you gingerly place your flute down. Your mom kind of looks at it. Tilly, do you want to be a tinker?
This feels like a trick question.
No tricks.
Everything I've been doing is to be a tinkerer, so I guess.
I thought I was talking to Tilly Tatters, not Thomas. She holds your hand. Do you have something else you might want to do instead?
Mom, can I tell you something?
Always.
I have a confession to make.
Confess away.
Mom, I want to be a flautist. And I hope that doesn't change the way you think about me. And I hope you and Dad can still love me.
Tilly, you close your eyes as you've expressed this massive weight off of your shoulders. This honesty that you've given your mother. You peek and open your eyes to see a reaction. And you are returned with a stone cold, angry face, looking back at you. Tilly, Toodles Tatter, how dare you think that I or your father would love you any less because you want to do something different with your life?
That's all you've ever wanted from me is to be a tinkerer. I'm in a tinkerer family. Dad always said he's always so proud of me because he thinks I'm tinkering all the time, which I most of the time I am whenever somebody needs help. But ever since Sherwood taught me how to play this flute, it's like my heart is singing. Just makes sense, you know?
I don't know, but I just got to see my beautiful, wonderful daughter explain something she's really passionate about. And I think that's enough for me to understand that that's something that I need to be passionate about. Your father is very smart, but he does see things through only what his eyes can see.
I mean, his glasses are kind of silly.
They're very dirty. I try to clean them as much as possible, but somehow he just grows the dirt back. I don't understand it. Needless to say, I think if you express how you feel like that towards him, he would be willing to hear you out. Maybe because I don't understand this passion that well. Someday you could play for me and your father. Maybe we'll understand it a little better.
You want to see my flute?
Of course. And you spend the evening expressing your love of music with your mother. And Tilly, you look outside as the sun has disappeared now and it's night. And you see something. A light fall of something in the distance. And we'll transition from that to Francis. You are walking back from a harrowing day of digging holes. Actually, digging holes was probably the most fun out of the day.
I think what I'm doing is I'm just like looking at my arms in the dirt and being like, I'm so strong. I think I like actively didn't wipe dirt off of my arms and hands to really like feel like, oh, I'm cool looking now. I look like I worked today. Arr.
You somehow got Quan to let you take home a shovel as well as a spear.
Yeah.
Most of the day was you running around digging holes for other people because you were just so excited to dig the holes. And you're getting home and you see your mom on your little porch. She's holding that same little box.
Hey, Mom. Oh, I was so cool today. I dug like 1,000,000 holes. I basically saved the forest.
Oh, look at you, the little protector of the forest, digging holes. Why were you digging the holes?
We were planting seeds.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me about some trenches or something or another trap you done made. Oh, that's wonderful. Come here, sit down.
Mm-hmm.
I was going through my things, and I realized that some of them had been moved. You know anything about that?
Nope.
Francis Oakleaf. Oh, sweetie. She puts an arm around you.
I just like to imagine what he sounds like.
Oh, your father, you couldn't get him to stop talking. All the time, he was just yapping on about all these different places that he'd been, and he'd tell me about these wonderful, exciting new worlds and the stories people shared with him, and then he'd just go on. And you know what? I loved it. And every time I hear you tell me about some wonderful quests that you plan on going to protect our small little village, I hear him. yapping on.
I can kind of remember what he sounds like, but sometimes I think I'm just making it up.
I think it's the effort that counts. The fact that you're willing to try to remember him. And he'll keep on living as long as you remember him.
Hey, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have his knife?
Oh, yeah. She pulls a knife out her back pocket. I already knew you were gonna ask me. Be careful. She places it in your hand. You are. She stands up, gets into her attempts at a very official officer-like stance. You are the protector of this town, and I expect you to act as such.
At that, I kind of like wipe my nose, click my heels together, put the knife very securely into my pocket, and give her a deep nod.
Okay. Now, I was thinking about making some cookies tonight. What do you think?
Chocolate chip.
It's a good choice, soldier. And she looks up into the trees. Oh, snow? And we will transition over to Olive. As you're skipping back to your tree, a couple of, Purple and Daisy kind of scurry up next to you.
Hello, friends.
And the tree kind of opens up.
Good evening.
What was that?
Earlier?
They gave. Something I must tell you.
Mm-hmm.
There is something happening. You will need this. As you watch, as over by your little desk area, a small little bloom of a plant grows. I cannot make much, but you can wake them.
Them?
They are coming.
They?
As you say they, Francis, you watch as, in the middle of summer, there's a snowfall. The sun's going down, but it's snowing. Your mom puts her hand out, and as the snow hits her hand, it doesn't melt. It stays there. What's this? She puts it up to her face. Francis, you might want to get in the house. She collapses.
Mom? Mom? I run over to her immediately. Is she breathing?
You run over to her. You're frantic, you're breathing heavy, and you breathe in the snow. You immediately collapse. Tilly, you and your mom see the snow falling outside. She goes, what is... That doesn't make sense. She opens the door, looks outside. Snow flies into the house. She immediately falls backwards.
Ma?
You run over, and before you can get to her, your eyes get heavy. You fall asleep. You must be quick.
Yes.